Good morning. Doo doo doo. Good morning to everyone. Hope everybody's having a great day. A great Monday. It's a good day, right?
Yeah. Hopefully it's going to be a really good day.
It's going to be a great day. Good morning, Frankie Spines. Good morning, Tim. So I had 9 packages going out today, so it wasn't a bad weekend. Good morning, Sherry.
Good. At
What?
6 when I talked to you yesterday.
Yep. We got a few more, and it was good. Morning, Angela.
Everybody.
Do we sound okay to everyone? I do hear a little bit of static every once in a while. Do you hear that?
That sounds great to me.
I don't know.
So it sounds good. Let's roll with
Okay.
it.
Take it for what it's worth, huh?
Yeah.
So, Sally, you worked all weekend
Yeah.
and you're off tonight,
Off tonight.
which is good.
Yeah. I didn't get much done as far as the challenge goes. I mean, I might have done five. I don't know about 500. Probably about 200.
Hey, it's something.
Yeah.
Let's
I wanted
see.
to. I wanted to do more.
Sure.
I
But
really
I mean,
did.
you're definitely limited when you are working. I mean, you have, there's a limit on what you can do because you do have to sleep. You do have, things you have to do at home. And
Yeah, and I was sick. I'm still kind of sick, so
right.
thing too. I'm just, wasn't really feeling like getting up and coming to my desk and working. I worked a lot from my bed, actually, so um, I'm just itchy. I don't know what is wrong with me, but I think it's the humidity or something.
It could be. It could very well be that.
Yeah,
Well, hopefully your antibiotics will kick in and knock this crap out, and
yeah. I want to get rid of this stuff.
you'll be back to normal, whatever normal is.
uh-huh.
Let's see. Tim said he did 2 over the weekend, but for what I'm able to sell, I'm happy. Weird thing. First 2 items, money is held last night. Item, the money went to PayPal. Last night, items went to PayPal. So it went directly into PayPal, or if it just, um, so you're saying it basically didn't get held. That's
That's
cool.
good.
That's really good if that can happen because I know that there's
Release
sticklers
it.
on that.
Maybe they just released what he had in there.
Maybe.
But that's good. I mean, it always seems like it's well, is like a reward almost. It's like it's an incentive, and you kind of lose that incentive a little bit whenever your money's held and you're like, oh my God.
Right.
And,
Exactly.
and I need more money so that I can buy more things to sell.
That's right.
I'm just stuck in a conundrum, and you, you don't know really which way to go, but
Right.
you just gotta hold out, hold out and wait for it, and
Don't
it'll
stop.
come.
Don't stop believing, as the song says.
Post that thing about there was something posted on Facebook about that song, and because it said don't stop believing, hold on to your feelings, and
Uh-huh.
then oh man, Journey's gonna be so mad whenever they find out that I stopped believing. Oh, the Trump hoodie sold for $28.66.
Very nice.
That's good. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, he's our president, so it's gonna be anything with Trump is gonna be, you know, it's gonna be a good item.
Yeah. Haven't had any takers on my tie yet. So I think it's just going to be one of those things
I
where,
think you will.
it's just going to hang out there, and one person's going to see it and say, "Oh, I want it," and that'll be that.
Yeah,
Good
gotta
morning,
have it.
Megan. Good morning, Tiffany. Hope everybody's doing good. Good morning, Craig.
Morning, Craig.
Oh, he said he has a Trump board game from the 80s.
Oh, nice.
That's awesome. Tiffany says,
Hmm.
has eBay messed with anybody else's stores? I require payment right away with buy it now. Now I'm waiting for a couple of items to be paid for. I didn't change it. I don't know.
I haven't done anything.
I haven't had any problem, but I don't usually require payment on the items, or immediate. I used to, but I think that actually kind of took my sales down, and so I took it off of all of my listings.
I mean, people that can't pay right then, they're gonna say, "Oh, well, I can't do that."
Right.
They're waiting for, you know, but it's just a personal choice, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, because
But it can,
I was kind of the same way. I was like, well, if I'm going to list something, somebody wants it, they're going to have to buy it right now. But then
yeah,
I'm thinking, well, this person wants it, so they're going to go ahead and buy it. They don't have the money for it. They're going to get paid in 2 days. I can wait 2 days for my money and sell the item rather than keep it
right,
on there. And,
yeah.
it might take longer to sell. So that's kind of how I see it.
Good morning, Grandma Magic Classics. We're having storms in Michigan today. You're having storms there.
No storms here. I don't think we're supposed to get anything until middle of the week. It's just sunny and hot. Um, yeah, Tim said, well, I'm new, but like the item I got paid for shows an item I made a postage stamp for, but not a sale yet. I didn't get paid for show as sales.
Hmm.
And Tiffany says, also, I sold something last night that I have a lot of, but I had sold all the colors of this particular one. So now she bought many of the same items. When she pays, I will need to cancel. Oh, that sucks.
Oh,
So it didn't cancel that out as far as um, the color. Did you have it like as a variation? Yeah, I would definitely call if it's a problem, you might want to call eBay on that because they'll ding you if you have to cancel it.
yeah. And make sure that if you can, if possible, you say that the buyer wants to cancel. The only
Right,
way that you won't get dinged for that.
right, right. Just
Yeah, quantity, but still, if you don't have that listed as a variation,
yeah,
um, and then you have just quantity sells, but then the color's wrong.
right,
You can actually, this is the way that you can do it. You can ask the buyer, is there another color that you would like? And if they say no, I want this particular color, say, okay, well, I'm out of that particular color, would you like to, or something to that effect. And then when they say yes, then that shows eBay that they do want to cancel, that that's on them,
right,
so that you won't get dinged for that. You just
right.
kind of have to, you kind of have to make a play on words to, that you're not held responsible for that.
Yeah,
What I would do is I would make a variated, or variations, so that you can have, your different colors, how many you have on there also, so then they can use that drop down menu to, purchase what they want. That kind of problem.
right. And it'll also keep track as long as you just relist. It'll also keep track of your numbers and how many you have of each color. But you have to relist those items when they stop. When they go off, you have to just relist, not sell similar, because it won't keep your quantities. So just kind of keep that in mind. Um, yeah, Tim said it was 90. He said it's cold here today. It's 90s, in the mid 90s, going to be 113 this weekend. Time to hibernate.
My
You know what?
gosh.
That's what I did. I didn't hibernate, but I stayed in all weekend. I just stayed in. I had the air on. I just kept everything closed up, and just stayed inside. So that way, just able to keep the house cool enough.
It's been 3 years since you drove?
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. If Tiffany says if that must have been it. I must have selected sold similar because I have zero left, and it states I have two left. Yeah, so you definitely um, that's something that I had to learn too because I had a lot of quantities for items, and I couldn't figure out why it wasn't um, adding those on.
Yeah.
When I relisted them, but you have to actually do the relist. You can't do the sell similar. So, and I've got so many quantities of different items. Now I just relist everything. I don't do sell similar.
I don't use Cell Similar either at all. But some people think that it helps to add to else.
Well, I used to think that too. Like, if you did the sell similar, it gave it a new item number, and it gave it a fresh listing type of thing, and all that. But that's I would rather have the quantities and everything added. Megan says, watch very carefully though. I got two defects from a relist that kept putting colors in. That's interesting. That kept putting colors in. Yeah, I mean, you definitely, if you have that problem, and I'm sure it was probably just a glitch, um, but you might have to stop that, um, just end that relist or end that listing, and then list it again. I know it's a pain in the butt to do that, but you might have to do that. Grandma Magic Classic says, I now for the next few months have to drive every day and find it makes me scared. Weird, I drove 200 plus miles a day for years driving truck. You know
Well,
what? I completely understand. I totally understand that. Um, I used to drive to LA work, and then I came out here to Kansas City, which is a lot slower. But when you get on the interstate, it's kind of crazy, and I get freaked out.
yeah.
I don't like driving. Oh, Tim says he met our eBay reseller and YouTube at the local Goodwill yesterday. Won't name names, but very loud. 2 point. Everyone knew they were there. Me personally, I don't want to draw attention.
Hmm. I
I
wonder
understand.
who it was in
Uh,
Arizona.
yeah, I kind of have a feeling I know who it is, but I don't want to say.
Dang it.
Uh, yeah.
Now you got my mind a thinking. Ooh. Whoa.
Wow.
That was scary.
Haters are
We're having
rolling.
some storms here. Woo. Yeah. Yeah, everybody laugh at me for freaking out over the storms. It was a loud one.
That was pretty loud. Let's see here.
I told you. It's a rolling.
Um,
Lightning first.
did you? So you knew it was coming. Nikki says, or Poplar Picker says, oh my God, it was 86 the other day and I thought I was going to die. Too hot for me. Yeah, I know. Uh, Tiffany says, thank you for that, ladies. We have to learn from our mistakes. Only way to become successful. That's right. I mean, you have to listen to people, and everybody has different uh, experiences and everything. So,
Well, Grandma Magic Classics, just, take your time. Don't let anybody rush you,
yep.
while you're driving and time and safe, and you be in control. You don't have to. Other people are more scary than what your driving is or whatever. But I know it's hard. I've a lot of bad experiences while driving, so
Right, right.
I know.
Um, yeah, she says she needs to get rich so she can hire a driver. I hear you.
Who's saying that you don't spell your name right, Sherry?
Good morning, Sherry, the cheerful nest. How was your trip?
Oh, that's right. They were where were they going?
Bermuda.
Oh, Bermuda. That's right.
Yeah,
I seen your pictures, girl. I was very envious.
it looked like you had a lot of fun. I love cruises.
I've never been on one before. I'll have to do that before I die. Thing I want to do.
It's kind of, I mean, you definitely feel like that Titanic, feeling when it's late and you're out there on the ocean. Because I went out on the balcony a lot to smoke, and you could just, I don't know. It's like, well, yeah, nobody would find us out here. We're just a little dot, and you've got a big old ship that holds 3 or 4 thousand people, but um, when it comes to that big old ocean, you're just a little dot.
Yeah. Oh, you know how to get that money, girl.
Get it, get it back in that game. It was too big. The last one that we went on, we went to the Bahamas, and we had taken our daughters, and they were so bored. They really didn't have a very good time at all. They were supposed to be having this. It was like a teen type area, like with arcades and things like that, things for them to do. And apparently, it was under construction when we took that trip. So it really sucked for them because they were teenagers, so they didn't want to go swim. They didn't want to, you know, um, so basically they just stayed in their room, um, which is kind of weird, that they did that.
You know what? I paid a lot of money for this thing. You start karaoke or something.
Yeah,
Find something to do.
yeah. And of course, they were kind of introverted when they were, teenagers too, so they weren't
True.
real.
True.
Um, and me and their dad, we were having fun, but Sherry said I would get lost on the way to dinner, so I was hungry by the time I found it. I understand. Sometimes it's
She
hard to
wrote
find
hangry,
this.
didn't she?
Hangry,
Yeah,
yeah,
she was hangry. Yeah,
that's a whole lot different than hungry, huh?
just hungry. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Where you at, Nikki? What are you doing?
I think she said she was on the phone or something.
Well, get off the phone. Get over here.
Yeah, time to get to work. Your fans await you.
I'm still working on these curlers listing today. I sorted them all out yesterday, and I have a lot. I mean, them all into different little lots, but like this one has 108, you
Right.
know. Then I have, smaller lots. That one's got 54, but they're all different types, you know.
Wow. And people will use those
Yeah.
because they're always coming out with the newer and you know newer and more modern type of thing. But of course, a lot of people like the old style too.
Grandma Magic Classic says she worked on curlers yesterday too.
That's weird.
Yeah, I have these wire ones that are older, and I see. And I've never sold these kind of curlers. I've sold hot rollers before. I've sold these kind of curlers before, and but I have three. I split these into three lots. The wire ones, lots of
Now, aren't
those.
those ones that you kind of like comb it in your hair type of thing? And
Yeah, you don't even need clips unless you're using just like bobby pins, I would suppose.
right,
So yeah, you don't even need any kind of clips, but I have all the clips too.
nice.
I mean, I have the regular clips, but then I also have like I have the big long bobby pins, and then I have thing of just hair clips.
Oh yeah, yeah,
So
yeah. You should do fine with those.
let's split those up. The picky ones have a lot of those 50.
Do you know what she's talking about? The picky ones?
No,
I don't know.
unless she means the wire ones.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, I have pins too.
Yeah,
These
she.
I wasn't too sure about because they're very lightweight, and they almost look like hot rollers, to tell you the truth.
They
But
probably
they're
put those in, and those are probably when they set somebody's hair, and they put them under the hot hat thingy.
oh, right, right,
That's
right.
that's probably what those are for. I would think. I'm just guessing, but
Yeah. All I know is I just have a ton, and so I want to get those all out of today.
all out of the hair.
Uh, intended.
I hear you.
So,
Oh,
auctionation and storage treasures to online auctions you can find on internet for each state. The storage is area, I think. Those are, Megan says those are for perming and setting.
oh, okay.
I didn't know. I just remember these are the ones that I remember,
Right.
and these.
Yeah.
Because I used to get perms quite frequently when I was a child.
I think we all
Some,
did.
with our hair, we get frustrated. Mom, I want a perm.
Yeah, and she'd do it.
Yep.
She would do it.
Why are you telling me boo?
Boo, Sally. I don't know what that
I didn't
meant.
do nothing.
Good morning, Jennifer. She hated perms as a kid. I think we all just kind of had, we didn't really have curly hair.
No.
And so, of course, we wanted our hair curly. So let's see.
Jennifer
There's a
says
guy
there was a
selling.
guy selling flea market this weekend, and I heard another guy ask him what his rock bottom price is.
That's hilarious. Oh
That's
my
too
gosh.
funny. So what? How did everybody do on the challenge?
Actually, I did. I mean, I kind of um, I didn't really count like the number, the price.
The amount,
I didn't
yeah.
do that. But actually, Saturday was a really good day for me. I listed like 30 items, so it was really good. But I didn't get any sales on Saturday at all.
Wow.
Um, I got 3 sales Friday, and then no sales on Saturday, and then 6 sales on yesterday, Sunday. So that was good.
I got I got 3 the whole weekend, which I guess is pretty good for not listing all weekend. Megan did 1,085.
That's awesome.
You win. You're
Yeah.
one of the winners. I don't know anybody else that did it.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
I
Yeah, for
mean,
some reason I didn't I don't know why I didn't add those up, but I didn't. So I lose.
I lose too.
Grandma Magic Classic says she's been getting I had been getting about 10 listed a day, and sales have been pretty good, but all smalls. Yeah. I currently have a 31% sale on only 3 sales since Friday. Not listing has killed me.
Yep, it will. You need to get back in there, Craig. You were doing so well for a while.
Yeah. But you got to list, and
Yeah,
sometimes, I understand the whole, getting out there and looking for stuff and going to yard sales and I also understand, working full time too, because you know, that's definitely a game changer because,
yeah,
if you're busy with work, that comes first. Um,
yeah.
so it's kind of a toss up, you trying to do both and I understand. I've been there before.
Morning,
I have
Jack.
been. Good morning, Jack Schmack.
I still
Um,
have a lot of slides I need to list.
do
I,
you?
yeah, I had asked Dusty and Eric if there was a way to take out the mold, and pretty much they said because somebody was saying, like, I looked up on I think YouTube, and it was saying that this is YouTube or Google. I think it was Google, and it said that you could use like gas additive or something
Hmm.
like the stuff that you buy in the gas station, and to add to your gas,
Uh-huh.
because it said that because the alcohol content was the highest, and they
Huh.
said that like rubbing alcohol wouldn't work, but that stuff would.
Right.
And but I haven't tried it. I think it might be just a loss, you know.
Yeah, I think
And
that's kind of what I'm thinking. You might have to just go through them and just, pitch them.
and
Unless,
there's not a lot of them like that, but like those ones that are that have the Statue of Liberty in them and stuff.
right,
Some of those have the mold on them, so I didn't want to just toss them. So I think what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna maybe lot together, um, what has the Statue of Liberty and stuff like that in it, and what is molded, and
right,
just list as that. Tell the buyers that they're molded, and
right.
didn't want to just
Yeah, because I
get rid of
mean,
them.
if they are, what was I saying? If they are, good enough, the content on them, you might want to,
Yeah.
just list them like that, and just that makes sense. Good morning, Dusty. Morning,
Morning,
Tristan.
Dusty. Um, I need to get
Huh.
on those.
Yeah, I think that would be good for you to get, to work on those. Dawn was saying something about Lysol blue spray takes out mold overnight.
Hmm. On slides though, Don.
Um,
Slides are such a fragile thing.
yeah, I don't know. I think maybe you could, test it. Might
Yeah,
be worth it to test it and see.
true. Yeah, that's true. Hi, Eric. I don't know if I've ever seen you here before.
Morning, Eric. Um, yeah, I wouldn't risk spraying the slides. Let the buyer do it.
Yeah,
It's on the it's is it on the
it's
slide
it's
itself?
on the side. It's on the slide cover thing. The white
Okay.
border.
Okay. Eric just says that he watches all the time.
Well, nice to have you. I'm glad
Yeah.
you made it.
Welcome. Welcome to the chat.
I need a big fan right now. It's stuffy in here.
Where have you been, Jason? Oh, he's been at soccer camp. 140 screaming kids. Bet that was fun.
Yeah. Yikes. Craig, that's scary and creepy. Hi, Greenville Treasurers.
Sherry says, Sally, you're very punny this morning.
That still doesn't say funny. It should say funny, not punny.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Dusty says it's more of a fungus that gets on the film part of the slide, kind of like what gets inside camera bodies and lenses that have been kept in a humid location. No clue how to get it off without damage. Um, yeah, I mean, it's it's kind of scary to try something on, especially one of those. I mean, I would be willing to do it on, a slide that doesn't have any real value,
Right.
but I haven't even taken the time. I was thinking vinegar maybe, but I haven't even tried that. So
Yeah.
freezing the fungus off. It works with books to put a little baking soda on it and deep freeze it in a baggie for a few days.
Hmm.
I have not tried that. I may have to try that.
See, it's
I
all
might try. I might try all these things and record it so people know.
there. You go. That'd be a good thing to do.
Um, Jack Smack says, besides, if you get a slide that the mold forms an unusual shape like Jesus or Mother Teresa or something, you can sell it for a fortune, even if it's not a grilled cheese.
Oh my gosh. Only Jack would say that. That's
No, I
crazy.
haven't tried that, Jason. Have you tried it? Have you tried it on books?
Oh,
That's kind of interesting.
yeah.
I mean, if it works on books and paper, and those borders are just made out of cardboard, basically, like a
Yeah.
cardboard type material,
Right.
then it should work.
Huh.
What movie is that from? I
I
can't even remember
don't
right now.
remember what movie that's from.
Where there's a grilled cheese with uh, a grilled cheese with Jesus on it or something. I know that. Oh, the Virgin Mary. Was it a movie or was it real life?
Yeah, I think it was real life.
Jason said it works about 80% of the time. It seems. That's awesome.
Nice.
Um, what I think I'm thinking of is Orange is the New Black. There's uh, I believe there's a piece of toast or something that they start praising because it has Jesus on it or something. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
Okay, Nikki, I invited you.
That dude needs a pill. It's a meme now in the community.
Community,
Uh,
air quote.
they make a toaster that toasts Jesus on bread. Oh God. Well, people
Oh,
that don't know that would probably pay a lot of money for that bread.
oh, Grandma Classics. It's going to be a tough week here. Got to take Grandpa to work. Got to go pick him up, driving scared, and then try to show Grandpa how to take good photos again.
Wow.
Shake my head. Just take it slow.
Take it slow, be safe.
That's
Is the reason why you have to take them is because you have to go somewhere? I mean, if you don't have to go anywhere, you could just become a hermit and stay at home and let Grandpa take the truck.
ain't no fun in that. But Yeah, you just have to. It'll be good for you to get behind the wheel and do that. Because you're scared, your confidence is down. Once you do it a couple of times, you'll be fine. It'll be good
Face
for
your
you.
fears.
Yeah,
Oh, I can't drive for the next few weeks. Well, just gotta bite the bullet and face your fears and
at least you'll have fairly good. You know, at least you're not going to be in the snow.
right.
So,
It's this is the best time to get right back into it.
yep, that
You
is
gonna be
correct.
you gonna be alright.
Yep. She says she
She
wants
wants
a
a new
new
You're welcome. You
car.
can do it.
There you go.
Hey Nikki, you look smoking today.
Smoking. Smoking hot. Smoking.
You're gonna get another boo from me. That boo was for the curler joke. Did to get it out of your hair.
I thought it was good.
Was good. Tried to give you some crap. Usually when somebody does like an obvious joke like that, it's funny to just go boo, but I wasn't in here, so it
That's
didn't
fine.
mean the same thing.
I was like, why you boo me? I didn't do nothing.
I was booing your stupid joke. No, I'm just kidding.
It wasn't stupid.
No, it was funny. I'm just teasing you.
Did you hear me when you came in though? I said you look smoking today.
Yes, I did. I thought
Okay.
that's why I said I'm gonna boo you again. That's
Oh
funny.
my gosh.
Well, that's good, Jim Coon Cat. I'm glad you got your furniture sold and your lawn mowed, your lawn load. That's what I used to say all the time. Lawn load.
Yeah, I actually went back to sleep after well my husband we got up I was up at like 3:30 this morning. Couldn't go back to sleep. Well then at like 6 o'clock my husband says, yeah, I called in sick to work. And I said, all right. And so I went and laid down on the couch and went right to sleep. And then I woke up to you guys calling me, but then I was like, oh shit, I gotta make a call first. So I did that first and then here I am.
There you are. Glad to have you.
I gotta
Yeah,
take a break. I'll
I
be back.
list $700 and something dollars worth of stuff just last weekend.
Really?
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah. It hasn't sold, but I listed it.
That's right. That's that's half of it.
Yeah. A lot of butterflies out today.
Huh.
I love, love, love living in the country. It's so beautiful. It's just,
Yeah.
you just look out your door and all you see is fields and trees and you see butterflies and the dogs chasing whatever in the yard.
Yep.
It's just so peaceful and all you hear is birds chirping and
Yeah.
just love it.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't hear the all the hustle and bustle of
Uh-uh.
cars and sirens and
I haven't been hearing any birds this morning much either. I don't know what they're doing. I hear them a little bit, but usually they're really loud. Usually they're right in my tree over here. They're kind of they're being silent today.
huh. Grandma Magic Classic said they performed a small miracle this weekend. They got their 14-year-old out of his room playing ball with us outside without his phone.
Oh boy,
Says that is a big that's a
that
big deal.
is. That is.
Yeah, you usually don't get them to do anything with. without their phone.
Can't believe my husband called in sick. He never calls in.
Well, I think sometimes when they're just getting tired of work, and sometimes they just don't want to. They just don't
Yeah.
want to go in. May just be getting closer and closer to that time where he's wanting to not work there anymore.
Yeah. Now, after we have our vacation, he'll be rejuvenated. He'll feel better.
There you go. There you go. I know I'm looking forward to mine.
Mm-hmm. Yours is in July, right?
Yeah, the first week of July. Good morning, TJ.
Morning. I
Just
see we
sending.
have some new people in the chat.
Yeah,
That was nice to see.
we got Eric and um, Eric.
Yeah. Oh, Frankie's Finds is here. I had a brain fart there for a minute. Of course, Frankie's Finds is here. I was thinking it was somebody else. I'm sorry.
It's
There for a
okay.
second. God, I haven't showered yet, so I'm not all there yet.
That's okay.
And for me to sleep in like this is very odd. So yeah, I'm ready for vacation too.
Yeah, I
But
think you get
I
so
told
exhausted.
my nephew he likes to sleep late. And I told my nephew, I said, when we go to New York, if you're not up, I'm going.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't waiting all day for you to get out of bed.
Right.
You want to sleep half your day away, you go ahead, but I'm not sleeping my vacation away.
You got things to do, people to see.
That's right. We're going to stay on Staten Island, I guess, and go over on the ferry when we get to New York.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And then I said I'm going to have a hot dog from a hot dog vendor. And everybody's like, no, don't eat those hot dogs. They're dirty. And I'm like, they're just like restaurants. They have to be checked out and stuff.
Yeah.
Can't be that bad.
No, probably they're probably better than the restaurant. That's what I would think.
That's what these days I don't think that I don't know. If there is a problem or anybody knows of a problem, don't tell me. I don't want to know. I just
Just
want
leave
to
her alone.
have a hot dog. And that's the thing. I'm not even really that big of a hot dog fan, but I'm like one of those people. Like when the Shriners do the hot dogs at the grocery store, they taste so good. I don't know why. Like I had hot dogs grilled on the grill yesterday, and they didn't taste that good. But
Right.
every time I go to the Shriners where they sell hot dogs at the grocery store and grill them, they just taste so flipping good. I don't know why.
Yep.
So I'm thinking if I go to a hot dog vendor, those are going to taste pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, but they don't grill them, do they? They just throw them in water, I suppose. I don't like boiled hot dogs. We'll see when I get there.
Yeah. My husband used to eat those. He used to eat those boiled hot dogs like all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I never was a real big fan of them.
Exactly. What you don't see won't hurt you. Not.
Sometimes
I know that's what I say I say that all the time because like restaurants and stuff, I'm like weird about washing hands. I'm like a fanatical hand washer, and especially when I'm cooking, I'm constantly washing my hands. And um, when I go to a restaurant, before I eat, I wash my hands. I mean, people actually tell me I'm kind of nuts, but so yeah, when I go to restaurants and eat, I just don't even think about what they could be doing behind the scenes, and just eat. Otherwise, I'd never eat if I thought about it all.
Yeah, I think that's the way with a lot of people. I think a lot of
Yeah,
people wouldn't eat any food if they knew all the, you know, the
yeah,
places where it came from and how it was made. And no, I wouldn't
yeah.
eat either.
One time when I drove truck, I went out to New York City, and well, I was actually Long Island, but they had a food truck that came. It was a pizza truck, and I love pizza.
Hmm.
Anyways, the guy wasn't really the cleanest looking guy, you know, and I was a little worried about it. But I was starving. I couldn't just take my semi anywhere,
Right,
in New York
right.
City, So I had to eat what was in front of me, and I was like, well, here it goes. But I didn't get sick. It was good pizza. I ate it.
That's good. Yeah, Megan says the New York pizza is as good as they say.
Uh, and I wonder why that is. I mean, just because it's made in New York or what?
I don't know. Sherry says if you like pizza, you need to go to New Haven, Connecticut.
Hmm.
So
Never thought of
that's
Connecticut and pizza.
yeah, me neither. I didn't. I just wouldn't. Yeah. Okay, Jack, we got enough of that.
What's that?
He says foreign objects is code for spiders, mouse poop, hair,
Uh
human DNA.
huh.
Um, yeah, that's true. Grandma Magic Classic.
Yeah.
You can't just pull into a place with a truck.
It
So
was nice being a woman truck driver because everybody told me when I got a load to New York, I was like, I got a load to New York. Yeah, woo. And everybody's like, oh, that's bad because you'll never get a load out. It takes forever to get a load out. You'll be there for a couple days. And well, anyway, somebody else told me that if you're a woman and you don't feel safe, they will get you out of New York City right away.
huh?
They'll even let you deadhead out. Of course, I had to play the woman card one time. And I told them I don't feel safe in New York City overnight by myself. So, and they did. They got me out right away.
Wow,
I had to play the woman card once.
that's okay.
I, and I felt safe, but I didn't want to get stuck in there.
Right, right. I mean, was the traffic pretty horrible over there and stuff?
Yeah, wasn't the worst place that I've seen traffic is Chicago.
Hmm.
It may have changed now because I know they were doing construction and making roads better or whatever. But I have to say, out of the whole United States, the worst traffic I've ever been in is Chicago.
Hmm. Not LA.
No, LA's built for it.
Well, that's true. That is true.
Mhm. Yeah. And most places are built for it. And New York is probably not built for it. But I think the times that I got in and out, I think it was fine because I don't remember it being that bad.
Right, right,
Remember, because the traffic was bad, but it kept moving.
right,
Whereas in Chicago, it was not moving at all.
right.
But
Just stand still.
yeah, and it could be just times that you're going through also.
Right.
But I remember when I went to New York, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, Turtle Trader said Atlanta and Charlotte.
Yeah, Atlanta can be scary. No, I actually never ever had a problem in LA. Dallas, I had a problem with.
Uh-huh.
And I think that was just more noticeable because my air conditioning was out. And I had to drive. They asked me if I could drive to Oklahoma City first before I got it fixed. I was like, oh my God. You expect my Minnesota ass to drive through Texas to Oklahoma without AC? Are you kidding me? Through rush hour traffic? Oh my God, it was horrible. I mean, I get to southern Minnesota, my AC's on.
Oh my God.
The other day I went through a half tank of gas because I wouldn't shut my car off all day because it was 86 degrees here. Seriously.
Well, I would much rather have the heat than the cold. So,
Hmm. Not me. I'd rather have the cold because the thing about the cold is you can always put more on. With the heat, you can only take so much off.
true enough.
And not make anybody sick.
Well, let's see here. What can we talk about? Sally, what are you doing?
Nothing. I was just looking at this. I found a headlamp that's bigger than the one I have.
Ooh,
It's good. It flips down and
cool.
it's got the full 3 straps on it, so I could put it on my head. But yeah, I'm just trying to put batteries in it to see if it works. And I don't even know if my batteries work, to tell you the truth.
Huh.
But that's all I'm doing.
Well, when you get a chance, do you want to go over the, like, what's trending?
Yeah, I could do it right now.
Okay.
Let me look it up.
I think
I
that's
told
good.
my. Go ahead, sorry.
No, you're fine. Go ahead.
No, I thought you guys were done talking. I'm sorry.
I am. I'm done talking.
I was telling my husband, I said, I'm going to take the Staten Island ferry for free because he said it was free. Well, anyways, I said, I wonder if they'll let me put my fishing pole out and troll. All right, that sucker all day long. Don't mind me. I'm just going to do some trolling. It's okay. I'm from Minnesota. They probably shit. They definitely know I wasn't from there.
Trending on eBay today is Batman number 24 comic. And from what they say, it doesn't really give a reason why it's trending right now, but maybe that one's coming out this weekend or something, or coming out this week. So that was number 1. Number 2 is Supreme Thrasher. Supreme reunites with Thrasher magazine for a capsule streetwear collection. Legendary skateboarder Mark Gonzalez artwork features in the 6-piece collection. Fans add to their wardrobes. So it's obviously a clothing company. So it's Supreme, and it has like Thrasher across the chest. Sweatshirt can go as high as 200. Shirt can go as high as 90. T-shirt. So you want to look for those. What?
Oh, I was just nothing.
Oh. KTM is number 3, and it says known for its nimble off-road motorcycles. Austrian company KTM introduced several new models in time for summer adventure. Motorcyclists are taking stock. So KTM stuff. Mostly it's showing motorcycles. Number 4 is Omega Constellation. And it says the Omega Constellation series celebrates 65 years. Prized by collectors for their excellent timekeeping, the Constellation series brings its horological history to the present day with unique designs. It's watches, and they're pretty high priced. I see prices from $3.99 to $8.99. Number 5 is Dell Optiplex, which is a new computer from Dell, obviously. Number 6 is Apple iPad Pro 9.7. And because it's Apple announced the rollout of larger iPads and the official discontinuation of the iPad Pro 9.7. So it's being discontinued. So it's trending right now.
I see.
Number 7 is Real Madrid jersey. Real Madrid jersey. Over the weekend, powerhouse soccer team Real Madrid won the UEFA Champions League, their 12th title. Fans are snapping up team jerseys to commemorate the major sporting feat. So, and the jerseys it says fly, and it says Emirates, EMIRATES, and there's some patches on the sides. So if you see anything like that, snatch them up. Number 8 is Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, which is a Beatles record. It says Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band is 50 years old. To celebrate, a remastered album marks this milestone. Music fans can also find vintage vinyl copies. So, if you see anything like that, you want to get it. Number 9 is Beauty and the Beast on DVD. Disney turns this French fairy tale into a modern movie classic. I seen it yesterday. It was awesome. Has anybody else seen that? Oh, it's really good. It's got Emma Watson in it. She plays Belle, the girl who played Hermione on Harry Potter.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, and it was really good. They did a really good job with it.
Yeah. Thanks.
So that is printing. What's going on?
I'm watching Nikki and Lugnut, and they're giving kisses.
Oh.
He just gave me this big old kiss. I'm like, yeah. He's a country dog. I don't want to kiss him on the mouth.
No.
Yeah.
You don't know what country dogs are doing with that mouth.
Right.
Sorry, go ahead.
Number 10 is Wonder Woman statue. The Wonder Woman movie debuted over the weekend with actress Gal Gadot as the heroine. To celebrate the movie's release, comic fans are adding the superheroes collectibles to their collections. So, all this, if you have anything that's Wonder Woman, I would get it up. Looks like they're going for like crazy money.
Interesting.
That's it.
That's
number 10.
Yay.
A bug almost just flew in my mouth.
No.
What is it with you today?
I don't know. I was I was telling Valerie before the show, I was walking from the dumpster to my store, and a huge
Oops.
June bug
Oh,
like dive bombed me and hit me right in the face underneath my glasses. And here I am, I'm freaking out, screaming and like swatting my own face. And I I almost threw my glasses on the ground. But I was like, what the hell, man? I must have a huge target or something on my freaking head.
June bugs are so nasty.
Yeah, they are. There's some people that don't care. They'll pick them up and stuff. I'm just like, ugh, I cannot even.
No. I
There's
used
just
to
one
have I used to have one that, or I had one that got in my hair once, and that was,
in your hair.
yes,
Yeah.
like got stuck in my hair.
Yeah. That is so gross.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yep.
My father-in-law one time was out in the garage at night, and he came in, and he's sitting there, and he's like, something's like scratching my back. Will you look? I picked up his shirt. He had a freaking June bug under there. I was like, oh my God. I had to have my husband. I can't even. It gives me chills even thinking about it. One time I was sitting there. Now, my friend teases me all the time, my supervisor for my old job. She teases me all the time, even on Facebook. But I swear to God, one time there was this June bug, and he was upside down on my stove, okay? And I saw him, and I swear to God, I could see him blinking his eyes.
Huh.
And so it was just the one eye, so it was like he was winking at me. But I mean, it was so gross.
Yeah.
Tell you, just to see his eyes blinking, you know what I mean?
Uh,
It just,
yeah.
oh,
Grandma Magic Classic says, is that like a fish fly, Sally? No. If you've not seen June bugs are about
big ass
that
beetles.
big. Yeah. And it's a beetle. And they when they land on something, they they have these things on their legs that they use to grab on. Like they stick to you. Like if they land in your shirt and stuff, it takes a lot to like pull them off your shirt because they like to stick.
Yeah.
And they're just awful. Well, usually like
Oh.
whenever they like at night, they fly around and stuff, and they will end up landing, and then they if they land on their back, they land there and die. And the best moment is usually in the morning because usually they're done flying around, and the birds will come out, and especially at the gas station, you just see it looks like feast time because all the birds come out and eat the bugs,
Yeah.
which is really cool. But yeah, they're just disgusting.
Oh, I hate them.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. No fish flies. We had a pretty big hatch like 2 or 3 nights ago. Yeah, and they do sound like helicopters. That's what Maureen said. Yeah,
They're
they
fish flies.
fish flies, mayflies. You don't have those
Oh,
there,
mayflies?
Nikki? Yeah, yeah. They
Same
call
thing?
them fish
Okay.
flies or mayflies. Yeah, and they're really weird. They can mate with themselves because they have both sex organs, and
Oh my
so
God.
when they hatch, they come out of the water, and they are trying to find heat or light. So, of course, my gas station is perfect for that, you know. So they they'll come and they'll buzz around, and they'll while they're swarming around, and I'm saying swarming because there's huge amounts of them, and they will mate while they're swarming. But if they can't mate with if they don't find anybody to mate with, then they just mate with themselves. And so they go back to, as far as I know, they go back to the lake. They lay their eggs, and then they come back to the light, and they land. And they'll just land. Like, there will be a whole, like, you won't be able to walk anywhere else. That's like, you just have to step on them. And there's been people almost having accidents because, like, underneath the street lights, they'll swarm and land right there, and people will slide because there's so many freaking mayflies there. They'll slide. It's pretty gross.
Oh my God, Jack.
Huh?
Jack. He's like, oh, extra protein, Megan. He goes, just got to make sure you chew it up well so they don't climb back up. Megan said she went to an outdoor party once. They had sauce in a big kettle. Some guy after dark asked what the crunchy in the sauce was. It was a June bug. Oh my God. I would have. You should have seen the way I freaked out when I had a fruit fly in my taco.
Oh my God. I can't
Not too long ago. Did I tell you guys about that? A few months ago, we were at Taco Tuesday at this bar, and we go to for Taco Tuesday all the time. And I felt something. I thought it was a hair, and here it was a June bug crawling out of my, or not a June bug, fruit fly crawling out of my mouth. It was still alive. I just ick. I couldn't even imagine if it was a June bug. Oh my God. Oh. June bugs and centipedes, I cannot handle at all. I thought spiders were my nemesis, but no, June bugs and centipedes.
Why centipedes? I'm
are too.
Jackson, was that a hork I heard? Yep. Well, no breakfast today.
Glad I haven't eaten yet.
Yeah, they're definitely not. Ugh. I mean, I have to go out there and I change the water in the the window washer fluid or whatever, and then I have to make sure all the towels are good and everything, and then I sometimes have to change trashes and stuff, and it makes it so much harder to do that crap with all the bug stuff going on. It's like, Jesus. Oh, it just got super quiet. Hello.
I'm here. I'm here. I'm here.
Okay.
I'm here.
I don't know where you're at. Still trying to get my batteries to work.
I'll never forget this time I was in Tyler, Texas when I was driving a truck. And I went to this Target distribution center, and my white truck was the black from cockroaches.
Oh, yeah.
Cockroaches. Oh my God.
That's gross.
I didn't even want to get out of my truck because I don't want to bring them bastards home with me.
Oh,
yeah. I don't blame you there. You know, we don't have that problem here. Like, there's no like cockroaches, or even if like somebody has a nasty house, I don't think they have cockroaches because they're too cool. It's too cold up here.
Yeah.
Um, but like in California, me and my husband used to help manage apartment buildings, and we do maintenance and stuff, and um, we would have to set bombs in the apartments when people would leave because the cockroaches were just overrunning, you know, the place. And it would be disgusting. It's like, how do people live like this?
Has anyone, Dusty asked, has anyone ever smelled mothballs?
No, it's too hard to get their little legs apart.
Okay.
Dusty gets a boo.
Oh my God.
Hey, I'm telling the jokes around here today.
Sorry, Dusty, if I ruined your joke.
That's what he said.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Frankie Fine says that you can use apple juice to keep the critters away. You just put a little hole inside the lid, and then the juice draws them in, and they can't fly out.
Huh. You guys remember that snake that was around that
Yeah,
was in my front yard?
yeah.
So, what was it I think it was last week. There was a baby snake in my backyard.
Oh, wow.
So I'm wondering if that snake had babies
Maybe.
and they're in my yard.
It's very likely, I guess, especially if you see the baby one.
That's I don't like that.
I bet you don't.
I don't like that one bit. Might have to try and find what's a baby snake called? I don't know.
Snakelet. I don't know.
Yeah, that's it, Sally.
A snakey? A snakin'?
A baby snake. There you go. As simple as that. Craig said he didn't know. He just thought he would ask.
Well, dang it. Now I'm going to have to look it up.
There you go.
That snake was huge at your house that day. I would have called animal control or something to come and get it.
Well, I don't know where it's
What?
at now. It's probably because the guy across the street he doesn't clean up. He's got a lot of like junk in his yard, so I am sure that it's probably and the weeds are big and everything.
It is
So
called a snakelet.
is it?
Yeah.
Huh.
I was totally guessing. I've never heard that before. And a newly born snake is called a hatchling.
Mm.
I can't believe it's called that. I've never heard that before. I guess I'm just a good guesser.
I guess. Oh my God.
You're awful, Dusty.
Oh my God. Um, Am I glitchy? I don't think so. I don't think you are.
Okay. You guys are glitchy to me.
Oh, we are? Am I glitchy?
Yeah, both of you guys are glitchy to me, so I was wondering if I was glitchy.
You're kind of glitchy.
Might be me.
You are now.
I don't know what happened.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Wow.
Let's see. So you guys have any questions or issues or
I think we definitely need to sign in a challenge.
I think so too. I think so too. I mean, for me, I like the dollar challenge. I just didn't do it for some reason.
Yeah.
So, but I think if I know, let's see, how would I say it? Like if I can count the listings that I've done one by one, I think that makes me feel like I've, more productive.
Yeah.
And it may just be me. Sorry. Tequila. Um, Sorry guys. Do not pick them up unless you're sure they're fishing worms. Yeah. Speaking of worms, tequila. Um, but I think, I like the number challenge, but I mean, do y'all want to do like Battle of the Sexes, or do you want to just do like 20 a day, 10 a day?
Um.
I
Well.
mean, number one, you want to do something that's realistic,
Yeah.
and for somebody that, works part time, 10 a day should be should be pretty realistic.
Yeah. I need to
I
get
know.
my ass in gear too, Margot. You're not the only one.
Bring on the challenges. We're trying.
Yeah, I would say maybe 20 for full time, 10 for part.
Yeah. I mean, because that'd be 7 days, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it'd be 7 days at 20 a day. That'd be 140 listings. That's not bad. That's right, Maureen. Tequila. Um, and then 10 for part timers.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Well, Jack, we just have to kind of play it how it lies, and
It's not like you're getting, you're doing the listing for, $100 gift certificate or anything.
no, it's just bragging rights. So we just have to try to be as honest as we can, everybody.
Yep.
And, you know, just do the best we can.
And try and list, maybe even try and list your maybe, higher dollar items, or, you know, try to up that dollar item that you have, you know. For me, if I know, I mean, there are some things that Jack Smack says, I'm just jerking your chain, Sally.
Mm.
Um, but there are those. I definitely have items that are small picks, but and I don't get a huge return on investment, but they're kind of the bread and butter. They're just more for feedback than anything else. Um,
Yeah.
but I should have done. That's what I should have done. I should have done a for my last haul, but I didn't.
What's that? You should have done what?
I should have done. Did you not hear me?
No, I heard
I
you. I
should
was
have done
just
a.
trying to figure out
Oh,
what you're talking about.
I should have done a haul video for my last pick.
I know. I told you that.
Yeah, and I didn't listen to you.
I know.
What's new?
Not much.
Um. So yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
CDs are easy now, especially if they have a barcode and they aren't music club. Yep. Uh-oh. 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 That's not good. Nikki says Lugna ate her hubby's shoe.
Man.
Why do you got 5 days of pain coming? Very few listings this week for me.
Are you having surgery or something, Megan?
I don't know. 5 days of pain. I don't like the sound of that. That doesn't sound very good.
Neither. That sounds awful.
I'd say I'll skip it. Oh, and last week he ate his $400 inhaler.
Man.
Yeah.
Sounds like he needs to go live outside for a minute.
Oh, Turtle Trader said, "Why not, Val?" And I was like, "What?" And he said, "Gift card, $100." Well, as long as you're
Well,
buying it.
yeah, you pay for it and we'll hand it out.
Lugnut's gonna need a job soon.
Or
Oh,
train him to pick up trash or something on the highway.
yeah.
It sounds like he's gonna be in doggy jail soon.
Yep. Megan says she's braiding horses at a show, so that's why she's got five days of pain coming.
Oh,
Is that difficult to do? I mean, I don't know. I've never braided a horse's hair. Um,
I think I would like to do that actually. I like braiding hair as long as my arthritis isn't too bad.
Tim says, okay, since everyone is here, the item I sold paid for, that was that was paid for yet, does not show as a sale yet, was paid for through PayPal, but another business. The two items which money was held was paid by persons. I'll let her
I don't
know.
know about that.
Hmm.
Check your spelling and stuff, Tim, and maybe try again because I'm not too sure what you're trying to say there.
It shouldn't make a difference who pays for it, whether it's a business or just a person.
Okay.
Comes up as a direct payment by a business. I don't know. I don't know what that could be.
Hmm.
Hard on my back, standing on the ladder after 30 years of doing it, heading towards retiring that part of the biz. Yeah, I can understand that that would be difficult. That, and that is the thing about, and I understand your whole thing about being on a ladder because the, when I take pictures, and I know it's not the same thing, but, standing on a ladder, it does put a strain on your back. I didn't think it would because usually, like on my table, I'll get up on the ladder and then look down and take the picture, get a little bit more, and it does definitely kind of strain your back. Um, so Jack Smack says, so you're saying the payment issued by the business was not put in PayPal, but the payments issued by private buyers were. And the other two items, money was held. Both show up as sales. I don't know. I don't know why that would make a difference. Holding the payments are for
Yeah.
categories that they are in usually. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
You know what he's talking about now?
Yeah. Huh. Um, that's true. If they're in different categories, um, that depends on whether they're going to be held or not. That's right, Nikki. When in doubt, call PayPal. That's right. Make sure that they give an approval to ship the item if it worries you. Yeah. Yeah, I would definitely call them, and that just may be their procedure. Um, it may be in that category or that bunch of categories that they might hold the money for. Um, so I would call them. Yeah, I hear you, Megan. The older we get, the harder it is to. I hate to say that because that makes us sound super old, but that's true, Nikki. Vegetable bowl isn't a risky category, but the bronze horse and the Trump hoodie, yeah, those are different categories. So, maybe like impulse buying or something like that. So they kind of have to just hold on to those funds. I don't know. But after 90 days, that should go away where they won't hold the funds.
Yeah.
That was kind of the pain in the butt about starting a new store. When I had that was, I did have to wait on funds again, even though I had um, a functional store that had already been through that process. Um, they still held those funds on there. See, Bessie says, does anyone know if there's restrictions on computer related items to India or around GSP, and I tried to research the restrictions, but I am confused.
Hmm.
What do you mean they went around GSP? I don't know. There are restrictions on computer related items. I would look that up. I'd Google that and see if it should come up. If there is any restrictions, it should come up. But I don't like that. The sound of that. If it's a glitch, if they request an invoice, it kicks it out of GSP. I heard of that. Um,
Yeah, I would definitely call eBay on that. Because seriously, if somebody bought something and they didn't use GSP for any reason, I'd be calling eBay saying, "Hello, I am not using anything but GSP to ship this item. So
right,
if you can't make that work, then they're not going to get the item.
right.
This needs to be canceled or whatever."
Well, I mean, in that sense, would you call? I think I would. I mean, I hate to be somebody that says, call PayPal, call eBay, but I think in this situation, I would.
It's definitely, they
You
are
don't,
there for that
you
reason.
don't, you don't want that ding on your account because you didn't fulfill. I think that needs to be canceled.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, problem with buyer address. I think, yeah, I would agree because I don't want to. I'm a big believer of the GSP. Yeah, I think I could probably send something, international or whatever, but I choose not to do that. Um, so I think you just kind of have to take that into your own hands and do that. And I'm sure we're not the only person that's been going through it. Um, yeah, Dusty said he did it and it went through instantly. I think that'd be the only way that there would be a that you could do it would be the address problem, and then that kind of puts the ball in their court. That's what I would think anyway.
yeah.
Okay, so as far as the listing challenge, we'll do 20 for full timers. Oh my goodness, sorry.
Hmm.
And 10 for part timers, and we'll do that.
Yeah, sounds good.
Comfortable Live says he was sent a notification from, I guess that's PayPal, a week ago, a list of items. They're not relisting funds on certain items. Electronic is the top of the list.
That's weird. When I was new, it was everything.
Yeah. Is that new and old uh, sellers, or is that just new sellers? I guess they could do it on anybody that they want to, but
Yeah,
I don't know. Hmm.
Well, I think it's a thing of once they have their item, I think it's once your buyer has their item in their possession, I think it's a week or something that they continue to hold the funds, and then it gets sent to you, just to
Yeah,
make sure that there's not something wrong with it.
right. Um, when I had the other store, it was 72 hours after they got their item. So, all right, Dusty. Let's see if I can find it. Well,
Why did it get so hot in here?
what?
That naked man?
Yeah, he says he come in here and he says, "Why'd you make it so hot in here?"
Because she's smoking hot.
That's right.
There you go.
Smoking hot.
That's what Nikki said.
Well, I'm trying to get this link. Trying to get this link for you. Yeah, Beth says she canceled. Trying to get this link that Dusty sent. So yeah, I'm just hoping that let's see. Yeah, I'm hoping that none of those baby snake or snakelets come into my house. That's gonna really suck.
Oh. You could put mothballs around your house.
Will that keep snakes away?
I think so. Let me Google it. I know it'll keep other critters away, but
Yeah, they do. They have a whole system for like anybody that's new. Like they hold your funds for 90 days. I don't know. It's 21 days, but that lasts actually for 90 days if
oh,
they do that. And sometimes, they'll surprise you and they'll push it a little bit earlier, but uh,
mothballs have little effect on snakes.
um, they're looking to shed skin and you will see more outdoors. Yeah. Oh, well, hopefully they won't be coming indoors
Yeah,
though.
some say mothballs do it. Some say it doesn't.
Hmm. I'm I'm trying to post that link that you sent, Dusty, but I'm having issues. I don't know why I'm having issues, but I'm having issues. Yeah, it won't let me post it. Let me see if I do this. I go there. You guys still there?
Yeah, I'm reading how to keep snakes away from your house.
Oh, okay.
They're just saying there's snake repellent that you can buy.
Okay.
Right? But they say mothballs, home mothballs are not. I thought mothballs worked for snakes too, but I guess not. Keep up with your lawn care.
Right.
I keep snakes away. What you do?
Yeah, that's kind of scary for me, but because I know that there's some areas in this house that aren't completely sealed, so that kind of worries me.
Oh, bumblebee. Oh, bumblebee. Excuse me. Get out. Sorry.
Yeah, she may have
Sorry.
copperheads. I don't know that we have copperheads around here. I mean, it's definitely a possibility, but um, I'm not real sure. But yeah, I keep the grass mowed and all of that, so that should help. You can just get a cougar. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. That's a good idea.
Let's do that. I was watching some video yesterday of this. There's this house, and then there's this cat on the inside. On the other side, there's this mountain lion that's trying to get to the cat. And so it's like, growling, and I don't know what cats do. They're not, or mountain lions, but it was trying to get to the, um, to the cat, and it was in the backyard. And so the husband, he sees this and he's recording it and whatever. And the wife comes up and she says, "Oh my God." She goes, "Honey, where's the kids?" And he goes, "They're in the backyard." She goes, "Are you freaking serious? Are you kidding me?" And he goes, "No, they're asleep still. Just relax." Oh my God, she was so mad. I would have been too, but oh my gosh. Can you hear me, Sally?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
just checking. Like the sound stopped for some reason. I was kind of freaking out. Like, oh, there went Sally.
You're okay. You're okay.
Yeah, sorry, cougar has a different meaning these days. That's the truth. Oh. Yeah, I just have to be really careful when I go outside, like in the backyard. Um, Definitely seeing that snake kind of made me a little more aware of, that there are and can be snakes around. So I'm sorry, Nikki. Bad service today. Yeah. Maureen says they had a cougar about 3 houses away. That's kind of scary to me.
Yeah, they've seen them close to us too, like within 5 miles.
They try to say we don't have cougars here, but people keep taking pictures of them. Them and mountain lions, which we don't have any mountains, but yeah, people keep taking pictures of them, but the DNR keeps saying we don't have cougars here. But people catch them on their trail cams all the time.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, any wood pile. I did get rid of my wood pile, so I don't have that. But, well, I think y'all, we're going to shut the show down. Wrap it up for today. Hopefully everybody has a great day and gets lots and lots of sales and get your 20 listings in today. More if you can. I know. Nikki, I don't know what happened. You were kind of like scratchy, itchy, I don't know.
Glitchy.
Glitchy. There you go. Scratchy, itchy, glitchy. Glitchy is the word I was looking for. But I hope y'all have a great day, and we will see y'all tomorrow. Adios.